We're going to pause the discussion here. Joe, congrats. Well done. Because amongst the stewarding decisions and all of that we can talk about, there are a couple of unbelievably good news stories from the results. One of those is points for Sauber. Now, we spoke earlier in the week about how much that would mean to you in the final two races of your Sauber career and currently your F1 career. Can you put into words what it feels like standing here as a point scorer in 2024 in the Sauber?
Yeah, we expect our to score points a lot earlier, but then obviously everything just didn't went the way we hoped, we liked, and we came from such a long way throughout the season, and then to make this massive turnaround in the last three races, thanks for this new package, but then also for myself, I think nobody remember your first race, everybody remember your last race, so I want to exit Formula One in the best way possible and showing the team what I can do in the paddock, and then looking forward for the next chapter, looking forward to a comeback, and I just want to enjoy the race, and today was just intense but well executed from everyone.
I was going to ask you, at one point we heard you come over the radio, and I know you're in the heat of battle, but you said, do not speak to me. How hard were you having to push out there? How physically intense was this race? Obviously a bit easier than last year because of the safety cars and the much cooler temperatures, but the G-forces out there are extreme.
Yeah, last year it wasn't a race, it was a heat chamber survival. But yeah, this year, it's different, it's intense, just because the last set of the stint, we had a hard tire, and then a lot of people around us was even on fresh, soft, new medium. We have to, work on the tire temperature, also try to not losing a lot of positions. Fighting with Kevin, Alex, it was always difficult. And then it was just quite intense. I want to be in the zone because it was just, enough for me just try to control the car and pushing in the limit through all this high-speed section. And yeah, everything worked well. And I think the message, everything was straightforward, clear, and I was able to just put myself in the right thing and feeling comfortable about it.
How's the feeling in the team this weekend? I was walking through the pit lane before you were released to the grid, and your team were the only ones practicing pit stops just before. I feel like you knew this was a chance. Was there big team meetings? Was there anything special going on?
Pit stop has been a nightmare for us this season, and it's definitely been very challenging. And I think coming into the race weekend today, we knew that this is our best chance to score points for both cars. So I see the guys did amazing, practicing throughout the weekend, also throughout the season, the improvements from 45 seconds all the way to, a few times the best stops of the weekend. So big credit for them. And, today I think I get what they deserve for a long time. I'm really happy and, exit the team in the best way I could.
Now, look, you could have started 8th and finished 8th, and you'd be just as happy to have the points, but you didn't. You had to work for it. You had some really great battles out there. So how much fun was it just getting to race and pass some cars?
I mean, I'd rather to start 8th, finish 8th, very stable race, but it's enjoyable, but it's very intense, challenging. Start was okay, but then we lost some gears sinking to turn 1, lost some position, and then I want to make up for it. Everything after the world just being very good, and then make the move when it matters, and saving its tire to go long on the medium stint. So the pace was just very strong and a lot better than I expected. So yeah, that's why we are here, fighting for the points. And we had a very strong race today and delighted.
Points for Sauber. We're all delighted for you. Congratulations. Same again in Abu Dhabi. The car's clearly performing with that new front wing.
Yeah, Qatar clearly is a lucky place for me. Last year starting P19, this year first points for the team. So we will keep it up and try to enjoy the final race for the team.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank
you. Well done.